I'm Airman First Class Stephen Ellis, and I'm sitting here today with Mr. Rob Scott, Hurlburt Field Community Center Director and Single Airman Programmer. Along with me are Senior Airman Raina Yamamoto, Senior Airman Emmett Unbehagen, and A1C Heaven Carroll. We're here today to talk about the Single Airman Program Initiative. And first things first, Mr. Scott, can you tell me a little bit about the Single Airman Program Initiative?
Be glad to. The Single Airman Program was devised around 2010 up near the Pentagon level. And basically the idea was to enhance the existing airman or wingman culture with an emphasis on healthy lifestyle. Basically, as many of them said, get out of the dorms, bonding with their fellow airmen, etc.
Okay. Now some of the benefits, now that the program is rolling, what are some of the kind of unexpected benefits that you see?
I know they wanted to get airmen out of the dorms. I know they wanted to work with airmen bonding. But I think what really sells this program and what sells it to me is sometimes the smiles and the joys. I love to see airmen doing something that maybe they didn't think they would ever do, and then to see the after effects of that.
Great. What are some of your best memories?
I've worked with Robert, I think, for about a year and a half now, and I've done lots of programs with him. And I love, like he said before, we've been able to experience a lot of things I never thought I was going to be able to do. And that's from skydiving, scuba diving, and we were able to participate in what we actually wanted to do and plan those events. And I think right now that's the most important part, because it gives us an opportunity to gain those leadership skills early on in our Air Force career.
I've actually enjoyed a lot of the other things we've done so far. We've had the opportunity to go fishing on charter trips that normally wouldn't have. Go down to the Destin track here, actually ride some go-karts and participate in a few activities with our friends. A lot of it's things that we can't really afford as airmen living in the dorms. We try and put things together here and there, but a lot of the times we can't do it. We've had the chance to go skydiving and scuba diving, and like I said, these are things that we normally can't afford, we can't do, and Robert's given us the opportunity to go do these things, to go experience a part of life that we'll probably never see again, to be honest.
I'd have to say some of the scuba has been one of my favorite, because not only did Mr. Scott get us out there and get us certified, but he's also planned these chartered dives where we go out on a boat and it's a whole group of single airmen and we get to go dive a new shipwreck or a new reef. So not only did we get that initial certification, but he's also continued it on, and we get to meet these new people and see these new things that I never would have gotten to do before.
Yes, and it's been one of the most talked about programs, not only for the airmen, but all ranks. All ranks come in here, they enjoy themselves, they keep asking, when's the next one, when's the next one, when's the next one? And the great importance of the casino nights as well is that we as airmen know we're getting a lot of stuff for free. So our point last year was, how can we give back to the community for something that we're getting for free? So what we tried to do was pair the casino nights with some sort of drive, donation drive that was going on at that time. And so for our first one, we did a food drive with it. And then we raised about 300 pounds, and that stayed right here at Hurlburt Field to start off the food pantry. Our second drive that we did was we did a school donation drive, because school was right around the corner. So we helped another organization here raise school supplies to donate here locally. And we were talking a lot about like the high risk activities that we've done on base that a lot of people do, but like Robert said, that we've done a lot of smaller ones too. And it's very exciting that this program is here, because an airman will be like, I want to learn how to cook. So Robert goes, let's find a place where they'll teach us how to cook. So he went ahead and took about 15 people, and they all went and learned how to cook a 4-course meal.
About a 4-course meal?
About a 4-course meal.
Plus we got to eat.
Yes, and then they got to eat. And then I think another one too was life skills as well. We were able to teach about 40 airmen changing their oil.
Oh, we did the basic oil class. That's right. That's right.
And what was good about that too was that it's just a great opportunity for any airman to be like, hey, I want to learn this. Well, hey, we have it's available here. That's what we're here for. That's what Robert's here for.
One of the other things, the way I actually got into it was through Facebook. We did our initial week-long introduction to base when I first got here. And we came over and we got to see Mr. Scott. And he said, hey, check out our Facebook page. We post things on there. So I liked it, just thinking whatever. And I went on there later and I saw a picture where he took a group of airmen for a helicopter ride over the beach. And I was just like, you know, that's really cool. I've never been in one before. That would be amazing. I really need to check this more often.
Okay, great. Can you give me a list of programs that you have coming up this year?
Well, 2014 is going to be really busy. We're as we always are. We're going to expand upon what worked, you know, what was successful, and what the airmen are asking me for. Because that's what, as I said, that's what I'm here to do. What they want, I'm going to try to make it happen. We're going to do a lot of programs this year with Eglin and with some of the other nearby bases. And the reason is that we all got together and we talked about what more could we do for the airmen in enhancing that wingman culture. And one of the ideas was we have airmen from each of these bases. There's a good chance probably that some of them or a lot of them know each other from schools, from basics, from their tech schools. So we're going to see if we can come up with programs together where we can bring these bases and do joint programs.
There we go. There you have it. Mr. Scott, Airman Yamamoto, Airman Unbehagen, Airman Carroll, I want to thank you all for coming out and speaking with me today. If you'd like any more information, the Community Center is on Facebook. You can search either Hurlburt Field Community Center or Hurlburt Field Landing Zone. You can also contact Mr. Scott at 884-5080. Thank you for watching, and I'm Airman First Class Stephen Ellis.